With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
Here's Michael Badgley now to get this one started. And here we go. We're underway in Madden Ultimate Team. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. So they had the run for no gain. Now they'll try again from the 25 on 2nd and 10. Now it's Jackson. He'll dump this to Bo. It's complete. And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8. Jackson looking to throw on 3rd, eluding the pressure right. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. So operating from Tennessee territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Throwing is Jackson. Flushed out right. And he's got this down a yard or two shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple.
I think the defense surprised him there with that blitz on 1st down, but give him credit. Stayed cool under pressure and still found a way through the extra rushers for positive yardage. Well done.
Now a nice throw here right side. He hauls it in. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. Darius Hayward-Bay, 41 yards. And the Patriots put the Knights' first points on the board as they take the early lead. Extra point right down the middle. And that makes the score 7-0. The kicking unit out for the Patriots as they send this one away. And he'll elect not to run with it. And a fair catch on the kickoff will move the ball to the 25. Throwing on 1st down, it's Jackson. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. Charles, already trailing by a touchdown early. This offense, how imperative is it for them to get points out of this drive?
Well, they feel like they have to go ahead and match because of what was already on the board against their defense. But I think even more so, you just want to avoid 3 and outs. You want to be able to stay on the field for a little while, let your defense catch their breath a little bit, even if you don't score any points. Tough series for the passing game. Things just aren't clicking. Hoping they can come through on this play and get this series back on track with a completion for enough yardage for a 1st down.
On 3rd down, Jackson. There's Jefferson to pull that in. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. An 11-yard pickup for the Titans and a 1st down. Here's Jackson. That one caught by Tyreek Hill. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play, and that'll make it 2nd down. First carry for Christian McCaffrey, and he'll take this for about 4 up to the 46-yard line. Pretty good job defensively. Thought he was going to get it, but they knew where that marker was, and they stopped him just short of it.
What it does is emphasize that strategic football and situational football is not just played on the offensive.
Taking it right down Broadway, and it's a Titans touchdown. Justin Jefferson, 54 yards. And the Titans are able to match the opening drive touchdown against them with one of their own. Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21. The Pats at the line, ready to go. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. Forced out to his left. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be second down.
I did like his decision-making there to make sure they picked up something instead of forcing a throw. Now they've got more manageable play coming up to try and pick up the first down, and don't rule out the possibility that he just keeps it and runs again.
And it'll be a minimum pickup here as it will take us to the end of the first quarter. 7-7, our score after 1. Flush to his right. Short throw complete to Gronkowski. No gain on the play. And that's going to make it 4th down. They'll try and run for it. And good running there as he'll take this all the way up to midfield. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. They'll run again with Jackson. And a pretty athletic run right there as he's going to get this down inside the 40. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. On the run, it's Bo Jackson. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. From the 33, here's a 2nd and 4. They'll run with a big man, Bo Jackson. And an excellent job of finding the opening as he's got this now all the way down to the 22. They'll run now with Bo Jackson. 47 yards rushing for him now in the ball game. The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. They'll run here with Bo. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. Now it's Jackson. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. A 6-yard touchdown run. And the Patriots have taken the lead. Now the extra point try forthcoming. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. As this offense comes back out here, Charles, they're trailing in this ball game. And they've been on the sideline for a while. They did score their last time out, but they just had to watch that long, sustained drive, so we'll see if they can shake the rust off.
Yeah, and that's always a question that you have when you have to come off the bench after having sat there for a long time. Are you ready to go? Are you loosened up? But even more so, are you mentally alert and ready to put your best product out there?
The Pats are going to get there. Down he goes. Keith Bullock from his outside linebacker spot, forcing the sack for a loss of 8.
Pressure can come from all over when you're plotting a defensive strategy. On that particular play, it just came from the outside.
Here's Jackson on 3rd and long. The first catch of the game for George Kittle. And they'll get him down at about the 37, well short of the first. So they'll get 8 out of that completion. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. 4th down. Here's Jackson. And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a 1st down. Jackson. And he'll get this into the hands of Hill, complete. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the 2nd quarter. And Jackson throwing once more. Is this intercepted? It is. It's intercepted. And the Pats will take over here at their own 14-yard line.
Definitely not the ideal time to see that mistake, partner, because this is still a one-possession game, and that's at least a field goal that just vanished with that turnover. Now, pressure's on defensively to prevent that pick from turning into points for the other side.
Rolling to his right. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. They'll throw on 1st down with Jackson. Looking deep for Hayward Bay. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And the Titans will take over here at their own 12-yard line. Well, Charles, so close to halftime there. You throw the interception. Not only that, you do give it to them in plus territory as well.
Yeah, they were pushing real hard to try and get something more on the board on their side of the ledger right before the half. Looking at it with 20/20 hindsight, though, might have been better to hand it off a few times, hoping to get something to break instead of...
Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked off by Malik Hooker, and he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this 1st half. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. And how about this right out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. And the Titans are going to recover the football. A gutsy call there. You exit the locker room with a lead. Try the onside kick. It didn't work.
And you just wonder what the gain was there. They were already in the lead. They were in control of the game. They may have given momentum now to their opponent and maybe kick-started things going in the opposite direction.
Jackson's throw caught by his receiver, Hill. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. Jackson on 1st down. Escaping the pressure right. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. The Titans get 14 yards there and move the chains as well. They run the option here on 1st and 10. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. Give him 3 on the keeper there, and it is 2nd down. Now Jackson. And a quick throw here that's complete. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play. And that'll bring up what looks to be a 3rd and inches. Can't be more than a half a foot.
Simple drag route here. Lined up out left and tried to work his way back across the field. You probably saw me twitch there, partner, because I think he wanted the ball.
And he will take this one in for a Titans touchdown. Christian McCaffrey, a 3-yard touchdown run. And the Titans are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And we are tied at 14. So all square here in this third quarter as the kick's away. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And he'll be brought down at the 28-yard line, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone gets him 3 more. New England with a first down as they begin the drive. We got a brand new ball game, all even after that last touchdown, so every drive now becoming a little more critical here in the second half. Now Jackson on first down, eluding the pressure right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And he will finally be escorted out of bounds down inside the 35. A big play there for New England, 41 yards. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. From the gun, Jackson. He'll get this to his tight end. It's Jonnu Smith. And he'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. Here's Jackson to throw. They'll roll him out right. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there at 2nd down.
His running ability has been an extra dimension of their game plan thus far. For once, though, he doesn't create any magic against the front that's prepared for him to try and take off.
So from the 17, here's 2nd and 7. To throw is Jackson, sliding out of the pocket. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. 6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave him with a 3rd down.
Well, this has certainly turned into a showcase game for what he can do on the ground because they're just continuing to give him chances to run it, and he's earning every additional carry by putting up positive yardage on each run.
And that's going to be caught for a Patriot touchdown. Justin Jefferson, an 11-yard touchdown. And the Pats have taken the lead here in the final seconds of the third quarter. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead is now 21-14. The kicking unit out for the Patriots as they send this one away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he returns this to the 22. And this will probably be the last play of the quarter. Jackson. Flushed out right. That's caught downfield by Kittle. So both teams trade touchdowns in the third as we're through 3 quarters of play. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. Back now here in Santa Clara. It's Titan football here as they trail to begin the fourth quarter. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. That's over 40 yards of movement with those last 2 plays. On first down, this is McCaffrey. And he finds a little bit of room, enough for 4 yards. It'll be 2nd down.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
And he's going to take this down close to the first as he's brought down at the Patriots' 27. It's a 5-yard gain, but they'll still be a yard short here with 3rd down now looming. try and pick it up with McCaffrey.
Brandon, I think you and I were both raised the same way in the game of football. You run to set up the pass, but I think we've discovered in this NFL, a lot of teams pass to set up the run. And that's what they've done throughout this game. They've aired it out, thrown it around the yard. Now they've come back to the running game, and they find a way to be successful with it.
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So the Titans in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive. Again, they run. Again, it's McCaffrey.
And a nice job to break free of one tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
On 2nd down, McCaffrey. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11.
That's a good, nice, crisp run for a 1st down. I wonder if the defense might have been loosened up a little bit, maybe anticipating a pass instead of the run that they got.
Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now.
Up the gut, McCaffrey. And this time not as successful as he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more.
Partner, you've got about 20 coaches on your payroll, but there's 60,000 of them in the stands. I don't think any of them like that play.
And the later we go, it's starting to sound like 100,000 in here.
Jackson to throw. He'll get this out wide here to McCaffrey.
And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6.
I'm a little surprised right here. They've got 3 timeouts left. The clock's running down, and they aren't using them. Those timeouts do you no good at home. Use them now.
The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the ball game.
Here's 3rd down and 5. Jackson.
And this ball is caught. It's a touchdown. And now in the final seconds, they're a PAT away from likely getting this thing to overtime. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And we may very well be headed to overtime.
This one, all we could have asked for. All tied, final minute as the kick's away here.
And with time a factor here late, he'll just take a knee and they'll put it out to the 25.
Here's 1st and 10.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. And here come the whistles and a timeout with 7 seconds left.
If you're a coach, you'll absolutely take that run every time on 1st down because it really sets you up to go in a number of directions here on 2nd.
Jackson.
He'll buy some time right. And he goes out right around the 39. That one checks all the boxes, doesn't it? You get the 1st down, check. Get out of bounds, stop the clock, check.
Well, how about one last check? Keep your quarterback from getting hit. That's a big check.
Yeah, check there as well. Good call. Up the middle they go with a big back Jackson. The quick feet by Jackson. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. And we've got free football. 4 quarters done, and we're dead even. We'll have overtime.
So it's the Titans who will control the football first here in overtime as we're back underway. Fair catch called for and taken, so the ball brought up to the 25 to begin this overtime session. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due, because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
And because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football.
Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss.
Off the option, here's McCaffrey. And he'll get about 3 out of that up to the 39-yard line.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
And that is knocked away in the middle of the field and incomplete.
The temptation to go for it probably there. Always is, especially in overtime. Got to punt it, though.
I think you're right. I think that you absolutely have to punt it away and trust your defense, especially play a little field position here. But you're so right about the temptation. Another way to satisfy that, though, line up in punt formation and fake it. That's another way to get it done.
They're going on 4th down. It's Jackson. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Titans try it, but ultimately they fail on 4th down. And the Patriots take over, and they're going to have terrific field position. First throw in overtime now for Jackson. And this is caught, and he's into the end zone for the touchdown and the game winner in OT.
So it's a win here for the Patriots, and it was all thanks to the play of their veteran quarterback.
Yeah, he had a great night throwing the football, wound up with 3 touchdown passes for the game, and his leadership, it really showed through in this one.
So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. With that, we say good night from Silicon Valley.